Take a deep breath in and exhale. Close your eyes. Keep breathing deeply. See yourself entering into a place that goes beyond the physical place that you are at. It's a place that you can call special, magical, sacred, blessed. Use the word that resonates with you the most. This is your space, it is in your meditation, and it is about your life. The most important thing about this space is that it allows our soul to meet and acknowledge each other, to nourish and celebrate each other. Take a deep breath in and exhale. See yourself in the presence, surrounded by the entity that you value the most. God, the higher power, the source, the energy, whatever it is, the universe, whatever it is, the Holy Spirit, the all-powerful Spirit, whatever it is that you believe in is perfect for this meditation. It is perfect even if others perceive that your belief is wrong. Even if you have doubts or fears about your own belief. If that is the belief that you have right now, it serves just as it is. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that it was a wise decision to step out of the trap of doing more stuff. By having done so, you are giving yourself the precious gift, the amazing gift for your mind to become sharper and more precise, for your spirit to become stronger, and for your heart to become more loving. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go all attachment to a specific way or form for the message for today. Keep in mind it should, it must. Are you telling yourself, today the message should happen like? If that is your case, put that in front of you as part of your message. Why do you think it should be like this? It should be like in this order. It must, it have to. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you are willing and able to make the most of your time and from your life. Declare that you are totally receptive toward your message for today. Aware that your message for today is coming all the way from the subconscious to the conscious. Declare that you are willing to be grateful for it. Aware that when it shows up, it's giving you the precious gift of the opportunity to heal what has been hidden. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Declare that you are willing and able to interview your message for today with curiosity, to treat it as an ally. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go any attachment to a specific message for today. Is that message a possibility? Indeed, it could be. Why not? If as soon I said, why not, you have a list of reasons, take that as your message for today, because your focus using why would not happen. Is it possible that today's message is different than the one that you want? That is also possible. Are you keeping in mind that the universe is infinite? Infinity rules. Infinity rules. Therefore, in a universe that is infinite, what if you are attached to a specific way or form, or to a specific message? And that attachment is keeping you into a mental place that is limited. What if right now you declare that you are open and receptive toward the message for today? I am open and receptive for the message for today. And I learn, grow, and evolve from it. I am open and receptive toward the message for today. And I learn, grow, and evolve from it. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And declare that from freedom you transform the questions you ask to serve better. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, observe which came first. It's not memory, body sensation, particular emotion. Any of that is linked toward your past, to your present circumstances, to your future. If it's linked to your future, are you thinking on a future that is more of what you have already had? And is that the case? How does that make you feel? Is that future limited by all those questions that you perceive that you should have asked, or that you shouldn't have asked? Or for the questions that you ask that never got answered? Is this future limited by the questions that you wish you had the courage at that time to ask? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. Observe if anything that you are listening is putting you in an inspirational state or in a despair state. Would you love to share with me all the systems that you have in place to make sure that you fill the blank? Which kind of information are you looking for? Or are you feeling in despair, trying to shout at me, you have no idea how many things I have done to find the answers, and I haven't been able to fill the blank. Either way, is it possible that you are only evaluating one area of your life? But you are more than one area: vocational, physical, financial, familial, mental, spiritual, social. If you perceive nothing is working, what if you go to the other areas of your life? What is working? What do you perceive is working? Because maybe, just maybe, your focus is like in the door that is closed, and you have other doors that are open, but you haven't even considered them. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go. Let it go. Let it all 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 go. Let it all go. Let it all go. Are you willing to let go your preconception about how things should work, about how things may work, about systems that may or may not be time to renew them? But this system has served me for fill the blank. Is it possible that there are some changes around you or in you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform the question I ask to serve better. From freedom I transform the question I ask to serve better. What if right now you choose to ask yourself, which is the biggest frustration of my client? Do you know which is the biggest frustration of your client? And if you are saying, of course, that's the reason I'm so great at. When was the last time that you checked? In case something has changed. Is it possible that you are really nailing your vocational area, for example, but when was the last time you asked your loved ones how do they feel? What would they love to do? And stop to listen to the answer. Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform the question I ask to serve better. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. Observe what you are saying. Are you thinking that you are capable of changing the questions, transforming the question, make new questions? Or are you believing that you can't do that? If you believe that you can't do that, can you delegate to someone? To review the processes, to review the system, to make the question, to ask the question? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom, I transform the questions I ask to serve better. From freedom, I transform the questions I ask to serve better. If you feel the need to say, actually, I recently did a survey of and found blah, blah, and my clients, my customers are satisfied, my family, my neighbors, everybody is in love with me. Have you ever considered that you are your client? Are you doing what you are doing from a place of love? Or from a place of fear? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. Look into your past. Is it possible that you have any strong emotion about those moments that you didn't ask the questions that you perceive you should have asked? Or is it a moment that you perceive that you actually got the courage to ask the question but didn't get the answer? Is it possible that something that you are remembering now from your past is still getting in you and getting from your reactions, a strong reaction? Are you feeling anger, frustration, anxiety, whatever it is? Bring everything in front of you. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, keep in mind, this meditation is about expanding your sphere of consciousness, expanding your sphere of awareness, expanding and raising your level of alertness by being here. You are transforming who you are. Conscious or not, you are transforming your future. Is it possible that right now, when you meet certain people, fill the blank, who they are, that you dislike their questions or you despise their questions, you automatically close yourself to their ideas and projects? Is it possible that if it's someone in front of you that you like their question, you love their question, you open yourself to those ideas and projects and don't even dare to ask, fill the blank? And then you feel guilty because I should have asked, fill the blank. Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. The question is, when was the last time that you sit with yourself to ask, what would you love to do? And if you're feeling the impulse to shout at me, I have no clue. Thank you for being here. If you have the desire to share with me, actually, this is my plan. Thank you for being here. Do you realize that no matter if you know or if you don't know what would you love right now, the future is out there, but the valuable moment is this one, the present. By transforming this one, you transform everything else. So if thinking about the future put you in some kind of anxiety, let it go. Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom, I transform the questions I ask to serve better. From freedom, I transform the questions I ask to serve better. Is it possible that there are some people in your life that you would love that they have had the courage to ask you for fill the blank? Then, if you feel like that, is it possible that the others that are around you, directly or indirectly, because maybe you a customer don't see it often or never see it, is it possible that they would love to be asked for fill the blank? Are you willing to ask for opinions without taking it personal? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom, I transform the questions I ask to serve better. From freedom, I transform the questions I ask to serve better. Do you realize that in order for you to step up into new levels of service, profits, health, freedom, and greatness, in whichever way or form you value the most, your worst enemy is never a competitor? Have you considered that you believe that you know all that is happening, all that it is, could be your worst enemy? Because when you believe that you know everything, you stop asking. You stop asking others and you stop asking yourself. Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom, I transform the questions I ask to serve better. You feel free to ask the questions that you would love to ask. If not, what do you perceive you need? To have the boldness to ask or to have the system to ask? Is it possible that you can delegate some questions? Is it possible that for you to transform the questions that you ask others, there is a prerequisite of asking yourself some questions? How do you feel about that? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, look into your self-image. Who you are saying you are or you aren't. Who are you saying you will be or you won't be able to become? And how is that in relation with what has happened or what is happening. The questions that you have asked but didn't get answers, or the ones that you never asked. Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. Declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to transform my questions. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to transform the questions I ask. Use the one that resonates with you the most. How does that look like for you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. Notice if you are saying, I can't transform the questions because of fill the blank. Or if you are feeling inspired, I could do this, I could do that. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax. Whatever it is more important for you to remember, you will remember. Do you realize that when you step up into this space, you gave yourself, conscious or not, permission to transform the questions that you ask? So relax. You have already done your part. Trust and flow that everything is working. Take my hand. And I declare over your life that you are a masterpiece. Declare over your life that you are a masterpiece. And if you are trying to tell me you are saying that because you don't know me, alright, I may not know you, but I do know there is greatness in you. There is a masterpiece in you. That's the reason you are here. Not everybody enters in this space, but you are here. So give yourself permission to share my belief over your life. And declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to unfold the masterpiece I am. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to become the masterpiece I am. How does that look like for you? How will you listen today if you believe you are a masterpiece and start treating everyone else as F1? How will you speak? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I transform. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. I ask from freedom. From freedom because I feel free. From freedom because freedom starts in the mind. If not, you will never be free. Your freedom, your liberty starts in the mind. So give yourself permission to feel free, to unfold the masterpiece you are. Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. From freedom I transform the questions I ask to serve better. Blessings.